Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Midweek Minutes. This past Sunday was Palm Sunday, and we continued our study in the book of 1 Peter, and our passage was 1 Peter chapter 3, verses 10 to 14, and the title of the message was Happy Life. Let me read the passage for you. For the scriptures say, if you want a happy life and good days, keep your tongue from speaking evil and keep your lips from telling lies. Turn away from evil and do good. Work hard at living in peace with others. The eyes of the Lord watch over those who do right, and his ears are open to their prayers. But the Lord turns his face against those who do evil. Now, who will want to harm you if you are eager to do good? But even if you suffer for doing what is right, God will reward you for it. So don't be afraid and don't worry. Again, the title was Happy Life. Now, some people may think a happy life is chilling in the shade, sipping some lemonade. But we learned that a happy life goes much deeper than that. But unfortunately, some people base a happy life on these three things: what you do, what people do to you, and what you get for what you do. Now, the last time someone asked me, hey Marlon, what do you do? I said, well, I do my best to be a good husband and a good father. Now, I know they were referring to what I do professionally, but I want to redirect the conversation to reflect my values. My priorities are my family and my relationships, and in particular, my relationship with God. Now, there's nothing wrong with making it important to have a good career and to provide for your family. You know, I've learned a lot through all of my jobs over the years. I remember my first significant job was a manager with J.C. Penney. And one of the things I learned from J.C. Penney is that we have to follow standards, and we're rewarded when we meet those standards. You know, we had a point on Sunday that says God responds positively when we reverence his ways. In other words, when we do things according to God's standards, he responds well to that. So it's not about what you do, it's about how you do it. And how should we do it? As unto the glory and the honor of the Lord. Now, the other thing people tend to base their happiness on is how people treat you. People can be mean, and I learned that as I worked for J.C. Penney, dealing with customers who were agitated and sometimes downright rude. I had to still treat them right. James Cash Penney was driven by the golden rule, which is to treat people the way you want to be treated. But God takes it a step further than that. He has the godly rule, which is to treat people good despite how they treat you. You know, many people are fueled by how people treat them. They let their emotions be tossed to and fro based on how people treat them, and they're fueled by that. But we learned from Sunday that our happiness is fueled by how we treat other people. So despite how people are treating us, we build our happy life by treating them well regardless. We render blessing for cursing. And believe me, working in retail, I got cursed out a whole lot. Now, finally, people base their happiness on what they get for what they do. Now, who doesn't like to be rewarded for their hard work and their efforts? And I'm not preaching that you shouldn't want to be rewarded for those things. But I'm here to tell you that we don't have to base our happiness on what we get for what we do. Because there are many times we'll do things and we won't be rewarded properly. But we have a confident hope that we will get a reward that far surpasses any earthly reward that we can get. We have a reward stored up in heaven, waiting for us as we build our happy life. So I encourage you, keep building your happy life. Don't base your happiness on what you do, on how people treat you or what you get for what you do, but base your happy life on the fact that God sees you, He knows you, and He's willing and ready to bless you when we treat people the right way. Thank you for joining me for another edition of Midweek Minutes. Keep building that happy life. Y'all come back again now, you hear? Bye for now.